Hello, and welcome back for more games. Yes. Alright, today we are playing a game that is super awesome. Great story, great music, called Bastion. So, if you've never heard of this game before, here we go. Let's just jump right in. The best way to talk about Bastion is to play Bastion. We're going to jump into the story. We'll start a new one. ASA, we'll start a new game. Here we go.
Proper story is supposed to start at the beginning. Ain't so simple with this one. Now here's a kid whose whole world got all twisted, leaving him stranded on a rock in the sky. He gets up, sets off for the Bastion, where everyone agreed to go in case of trouble.
So, stuff that you do, the narrator does talk about. So if I was to walk off the edge here, which I can't right now, but if I was, the narrator would say something.
Ground forms up under his feet as it pointing away. He don't stop to wonder why. Finds his lifelong friend just lying in the room. Well, it's a touching reunion. And then he falls to his death. I'm just fooling. He sees what's left of the rippling walls. Years of work undone in an instant. In the calamity.
Oh yeah.
That a survivor? No, ma'am. It's a gas fella. Forced out from underground. Kid pops him good. Fella got a piece of him, though.
So, I cannot really walk through this and talk you through it while I'm playing, because as I go, the narrator is going to interrupt me a lot. But this is really unlike any game ever. I mean, there's some games similar to it, maybe Diablo 3 and stuff like that, this top-down, adventure thing. But, how's the music? The music's okay? Not too loud? It's a little loud in my ears. That's all right. I'm gonna turn down the music a little bit, just a little bit. Let's go to music volume. There you go. There we go. Much better. Yeah. So it's a game that I guess you could say is kind of like Diablo 3 or one of these games. The RPG. The RPG element is there, but I wouldn't say it's like the sole point of the game, So if you like smashing stuff, that's always fun. And otherwise,
an old repeater falls out of the sky. Ain't a gift from the gods, but it'll have to do. Gotta hold her still to spin up the chamber.
The reason I play the game is for the story element. I'll tell you that right now. The story element is delightful, and the music and yeah, just the whole story is just amazing. So story. Don't fall. Please don't fall.
Kid's worked up quite a thirst by now, so that fountain looks real inviting. Sometimes you just need a drink. A school of squirts tunnels up around him. Must have fled here from the mines.
Auto aim or something like that. I don't know.
Kid finds a memento from a girl he knew. Always used to fancier.
There you go inside. Sure.
It's a wonder the old saloon.
Survived.
He sets foot inside one of Celandia's famous watering holes. Inside's old Rondi, the bartender. The calamity got him before his drinking did.
So, I'm not gonna ruin anything for you in the case that you decide to play it, but they do. They do help you. You do get answers, right?
Security takes him for a petty thief. Special delivery. Gas fellas. Windbags start turning up for last call.
Oh yeah. Because you know I got game, son.
More squirts start coming out of the woodwork.
It's like you don't want me to get through. Isn't that the point of every game?
A big old fella pops out in front of the kid. Then windbags are playing for keeps.
Whew.
Kid sees the way to the Bastion out the window. It's a bit of a drop. Ronnie always wanted his ashes scattered here.
Well, now he's got them scattered. Poor old Rondi. There we go. There we go.
He gets a good look at things on his way down. He lands on top of a breaker's bow, and it ain't broke.
Alright, so the RPG part gets to be like what kind of weapons you have. You can only have certain weapons, so now instead of my repeater bow, I got my longer bow.
Kid spies a good perch for some target practice. He knows he should draw the string all the way back.
I guess you should also, like avoid getting hit. That's what I do. Don't do. That's what I don't do.
The kid pockets a memento from a breaker, once the fastest man in the land. Good news is the emergency defenses still work. Bad news is they're aiming for the kid. It wasn't long before the kid could loose an arrow, strong and true.
Woo. That way. There we go. I forgot what those things are for. They're some kind of currency, I think. Not quite sure. I don't remember.
Picks up a few pointers from a dusty old tome. He's a mighty fast learner.
He is mighty fast. I'll tell you that right now. Oh. 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 Let's heal. There we go. You can counter it, maybe.
He finds the distillery, right next to the arsenal. Tough part of town. The arsenal's where the kid can pick the best tools for the job.
There we go. So you get to choose. I got the three different weapons, so my left click can be, whatever I want it to be. I can actually have all ranged, but I like the hammer. And then the right click can be, whatever I want to. So I really like the repeater. It's always nice. We also got that whirly whirl thing, and then what is this? Bulbs burst. Ooh. I'm going to stick with that, but you get one skill too. And the arsenal is where you get to decide that. Distillery.
Sip of the spirits in that distillery. and the kid'll feel like a new man.
You get special things to drink. And actually, you just drink it once, and then you get the permanent thing. So 10% critical chance. Active only when at full health, which I never am. So I'm going to go ahead and add some max health to myself. Absorb stray fragments. Yeah, I'm going to do that, Squirt Spider. And you can, as you level up, get more of these lovely little drinks. There we go. That's what those things do. There's the RPG. See, so, I mean, that's the RPG part to it. You know, you level up, but it's not like you get super powerful and things like that, so. You do get better at it, but just, it's not quite the same as, say, Diablo 3, if you ever played that, then, you know, where you do get way more powerful as you go along in the game. Let's just do that. I should do that. There we go. Can I run? I forgot. Can I run? I don't know if I can.
An old ferry barge sends the kid on his way. The Bastion's real close now.
Scary. There it is. Reload. Oh, you gotta aim right, okay, buddy? You gotta aim right. There we go. It's always good to get rid of those boxes. I do believe something nasty is nearby. And we don't want to have to deal with more than we can handle.
Kid takes a chunk of alloy, smell of barley and spoiled blueberries.
There it is.
fills the air.
Blueberries.
Scumbags. Kid maybe shouldn't have done what he just did.
Big bad guy. Yep. Sticky, 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 sticky. Uh-oh.
Robs a scumbag of his last meal.
Oopa.
Kid puts him out of his misery.
Yeah, I believe he does. I do believe he does. Yeah, let's do something. I'm pretty sure that's like a currency of what you collected, so that's nice. Oh yeah, spacebar. You can not running, but at least you do more than just like crawl along.
He finds the core to the wharf district. He steals the city's heart. Might as well. Kid has a feeling he better get a move on. The place is starting to fall. See, that core Kid took was the only thing making this particular rock stay afloat. Kid just keeps running. Down he goes. Down toward the Bastion.
Towards the oh, nice,
Now the kid sees
fantastic.
something stranger still. His mind races. Did anybody else survive?
Did they?
Sure enough, he finds another. He finds me.
Hey, stranger.
We talk for a spell.
And then we read about this stuff.
There's a bit of the Bastion's power in that crest. enough to point the way to the cores.
Thank you, stranger. What about the
Tell
core?
him is to set that core of his on the monument there.
Okay.
Then watch.
And one more. There we go.
Try to let the kid down gently. This is the Bastion, all right. Except no one else showed up.
Sad. Okay. Fantastic. Here we go. We add a core. We expand
Just
the
like
Bastion.
that, the Bastion comes alive.
Here we go.
Starts growing again. Growing stronger. Kid's gotta put its power to good use. Now the Bastion can send him even farther into the wild unknown.
It is such an interesting genre. Like, it's not necessarily magic. It's not necessarily Western. But, you know, you get a little bit of all those things, right? So that's pretty awesome. I like that foundation.
Upon us what to build.
Which we do. Let's do an arsenal. There we go. Now we've got an arsenal.
Bastion's a place of peace, but we can hold our own if we have to.
Indeed. And I think we need another core before we're going to be able to build anything else. So what do? This is the essence of the game right here. We're out here. This is our Bastion. This is our home keep, where we'll keep expanding it. And then where we go? Over here.
The Skyway. Now the kid can ride the wind. with distant land.
Yep. We head off to distant lands and we try and find more cores. Bring people back, maybe. Very clear. Okay, got it. I haven't played this game on the computer in a while. It's available on the Switch, the Nintendo Switch, and I've been playing it on that. Love it. If you have a Switch, I would recommend that because it works just fine. Great graphics there too. Okay, so the proving so you got core detected. That's where you go and get a core and expand your base, and then you got these places, proving grounds, where you're trying to show off your skills, and you see how well you can do. I am terrible at these. I'm so terrible. I'm just showing it to you now because, you know, I got to show you. I got to show you the review. You know, this is the type of gameplay. You know.
Play a little game. See who could bust the most targets in the fewest shots.
In the fewest shots. Okay. Maybe I'm not as good. Not as bad with this one.
He's focused. He's armed.
All right. I gotta.
And he's off.
No. Jeez. See, I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm not good at these
Shot
games.
just happens in a flash.
Okay. Oh, jeez. There we go. There we go.
It's all the right solid performance.
Okay. So I got second place. And that's how it works. Those are the proving grounds. If you can get all three, then you get all three prizes. And if you do terrible, which normally I do worse than that one. So then you get third place, or you don't even get a prize, and that's it. You come back. So that one's pretty nice. And you do need those materials. Not now, but later you will need them. But the typical game that you'd be playing, if you don't care for that, is just kind of what I was doing before. You're doing a little adventure thing. Again, the story is amazing, and I don't want to go.
Lands at the intersection between bad and wrong.
Ouch. I don't want to go too far into the story
Ought to be
because
a core down one of these twisted streets.
uh,
But which one? He heads for the squirt steps. Won't be no field trip this time.
I don't want to give away too much of the story because the story is pretty awesome, and if you are kind of interested, I hope you are, because it is a fantastic game. I don't want to ruin the story for you because the story is just part of the joy of it. So.
This gun bag can digest just about anything, except for this. It's quick for slicing
Whoa! Oops.
and light enough to throw.
Alright, I gotta make sure not to click out of there. I can go out there. Alright, I can throw, right? Woo! There we go. Okay. Yeah, that's fine. can't use my special power anymore, I don't think, without the hammer.
They say even the most rambunctious squirts can be tamed.
Okay.
Squirts don't make the best of friends, but they can be useful in a pinch. No sign of the core here. At least the kid got something for his trouble.
Let's go, little court. Oh, he's not gonna follow me, is he? That's okay.
Squirts just don't know when to quit.
Them big ones really don't. There we go. I'm gonna drink from the fountain. Drink from the fountain. Maybe down here.
He heads for the biggest dump in town. Scumbag, and
Ooh.
some scumbag still feeding off the city's own trash.
There we go.
And there he is. The oldest scumbag of them all. Gershel.
Oh. Whoa.
The calamity ain't done much for Gershel's sunny disposition.
Oh, easy, Gershel. Easy.
They always said old Gershel wouldn't go without a fight. No core, no surprise. Like the gas fellas are hiding it from him.
Alright. That's fine.
The rest of the path is gone for good, and his city crest won't bring it back.
It is kind of a sad story. I mean, if you think about it. Again, I'm not going to give away too much. But, you know, the overall story of, you know,
He heads for the east side.
his home being destroyed or whatever, you know, that's never a good thing.
Somehow that old forge is still standing.
Oh. Get rid of it. Whoa.
Inside the forge, Key can fine-tune those instruments.
There we go. Upgrade the war machete. Alright. Alright, I select one. So what? Critical chance or cripples foes? I like critical chance.
That little Zolwood oil and that blade shines like a light.
And that's where our money comes in. Fantastic. Can we do the stringy for that? No, that's for the hammer. That's for the bow, but I don't like the bow. I like the other. Okay, so there you go. There's what you collect the stuff for. There's your RPG if you like RPGs. The attack speed of that. I do like the critical hit chance. Alright, come on. Come on, buddy. There we go. Alright.
Up north is where the gas fella foreman used to live, tending to his flock.
There we go. A good counter will always get him.
No white gas fellas all dress alike. Kids
What?
wondering the same thing.
I don't know if he is. I think he's more thinking, let's
But
say
it's
that.
locked down tight in an alloy cage.
Wonder why. Oh, that's why.
Old foreman's keeping his fellas in check, almost like he's showboating for the crowd.
Cute. That's what I want. Oh. Okay, where's my shift? Where's my shift? Oh my gosh. I'm gonna die from these SOBs.
Keeps telling himself he better watch his step.
Yeah, I guess so. Oh, they love me now. Nice. Okay. See you later. There's the core.
He hears the whole place groan.
Oh, right, because it crumbles.
Tough to fall.
Oh, okay, yeah. We're good.
The kid's ready to go, and his ticket out's right where it started.
All right, there we go. Skyway home. Fantastic. I think this is going to be a shorter one
Comes
because...
back, just like I knew he would. The core hums in his pack. The monument's calling for it.
What do you want? Ragged Hood?
The windbags used to be all right. Then the calamity took the floor out from under him.
So we keep adding to this Bastion. It's kind of nice. I like it. I like it.
He does it again. Only fair he decides what we build next.
Oh, I know what we're building next. We got to build a forge. There we go.
A lot of things need fixing up in this world, and we can start right here.
That's right. That's right. Yeah. So this is the game. This is the game.
The
We're gonna do
repeater
that.
and machete, favorite choices of the Ura hunters we once fought.
Yeah, this is the game, and yeah, it's really great. If you, I can't remember how many hours I spent on it, but I mean, maybe 10 hours, 15. I don't know how much it goes for on the PC, but again, if you have a Switch, it's a really great game because you don't need a lot of power to run this thing. It's so nice. It's a nice little game, fun little game. Of course, what you see in this gameplay, that's the gameplay, more or less. Everything I've done is just sort of the gameplay. There's not a whole lot of other things going on in Bastion. So if you're looking for an intense gameplay, I would not recommend it. If you're looking for a great story and great music, I'm telling you, I've got one song in here which I'm not gonna take you to because it kills some of the story for you. But there is a great song on here that I actually have on my Spotify playlist because of just how great it is. So I love the music in this game. So I would highly recommend it for those reasons, not for the gameplay necessarily, because that kind of smash and kill kind of thing you could easily get from a Diablo 3 kind of game. And really, I think I'm trying to think if there's any other games that I play that are like this sort of style, but I'm not thinking of any. Diablo 3 is definitely a better choice if you want more intensity with your gameplay. So that is Bastion for you. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, pick it up on Steam or Switch if you got it, because yeah, that. All right, fantastic. Thank you for watching and have a great day.